else to you, it seems like they're just bad.
Welcome to CD's Nuts, where everyone else is just bad. I'm joined by Justin today, and I am the C-Core guy, C-Core. So we're going to do something a little different today. I know that if you're watching the video with the podcast, that you're going to see that it is chess.com that we are on. If you don't know what chess.com is, just go give it a look, especially if you're into chess or strategy games, as chess is like the OG strategy game. Like, chess is like the OG game of the world, period. Because it's chess. That's all. That's all I have to say.
I suck.
Look, you're gonna play me a couple times, and then I'm gonna ghost you in some games, and we'll see what happens.
Sweet. So, in other words, you're just gonna beat me to submission.
Yes. I haven't played in years. I still have an ELO of about 1,500.
Oh, you suck.
No.
You
I
you
used
suck,
to
and you
have an
still have
ELO.
double
I
the.
used to have an ELO of 2,200 or so.
Oh, that's because you're bad. That's the
2,200
only explanation.
2,200 is past A rank. It's literally past expert. You're at the master level. I used to play out of master fucking level, Justin.
You're not an international ranked. Shame. Grandmaster is 2,500. If you can't get there, you're
I could have
bad.
got there if I actually stayed into chess and not did what my grandparents wanted to, and my pace would have been all
So
over
you're
chess.com. I guarantee
bad.
fucking you. It's my fucking grandparents' fault, and also partly my ex-fiance's.
It's your
It's
fault.
actually, it's not 100% my fault. It is partly my fault, but it is partly my ex-fiance's fault and my grandparents' fault, both of whom I loved dearly, and pretty much said, no. But I listened to them when they said, hey, don't actually pursue chess, you're not going to get anything out of it. That's literally what both of them told me. And it was just bad for me. Why the fuck are you doing this weird French? No, we're not doing this. We're doing what you didn't want to do, which might have been this. I don't know.
Um,
Oh my god, why
You're
is this a
such
ranked
a-
game? Why if I lose to you it's minus 104 elo? What is this biggity ass bullshit?
no,
I haven't studied.
you're not gonna lose to
I'm
me.
not, but it's just like, out of all the things that I could do, I don't know. Okay, sir. I'm just gonna let you. Actually, I'm gonna let you be. I don't know why you did that. I feel like that's a waste of time. So if you're looking at the screen, everybody, um, it
I told you I'm bad.
so we did the Zukertort variation of the Queen's Gambit Declined, and this has somehow gone into the Chigorin defense. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce that. I don't know what that even is. There is a knight that isn't mine that's on the e4 square for no reason.
It's there because it wants to be. Okay, don't you dare insult my knight.
Oh my god.
How dare you?
What the actual fuck? Bro, stop this madness. Stop this right now.
No, I don't. I don't feel like it. Thank you. I rather just do stupid stuff.
Okay. Here, this is gonna be stupid. Watch.
Okay.
Okay. When I said this is gonna be stupid, I didn't mean for you to be the one doing the stupid. Why would you do
Context,
that?
please.
We're playing chess,
Why?
Flam.
Because
Here, hold on. Let me go to
Ah.
Discord so I can. So you understand what's going on. This is on video, and you should totally watch the video on Spotify and or YouTube, as both of these will be up. Audience, that is what I am streaming. You get to enjoy a nice, relaxing game of what the ever hell Justina is doing over here. I couldn't tell you.
don't question my genius. Don't question my genius.
There is none. There is
I
no
am
genius
just
here.
too far above
I'm about to
you.
win 2 pieces from you, and you don't even know. You actually did it. He actually did the thing.
Yeah, that's right.
But he still missed something.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, no, he didn't. No, this is fine. I still win a knight. I
okay.
still win this knight. You can't stop me from getting the knight unless you just move it back to nowhere. That's real nice. What are we doing, Justinette?
Don't question my freaking genius is what's happening.
No, I just want a free knight from
Like, you lose that way, Justin.
You just gave me a free piece.
It's okay. I can still win this.
I do not see
'Cause
how.
I'm so smart.
Do you understand what's going to happen in a moment?
I don't give a crap what happens. I think I'm free. I think I made that clear.
You did. You made that painfully clear. Please, dear God, take this pawn. Please, dear God, take this fuck. Oh my God, you actually did.
No, I don't want to.
No, you have to now.
I don't want
You have to do something else now.
Oh, man. Okay.
What the ever-loving fuck? No. Please explain.
No.
Such a cornball play. Like,
Don't question my genius, okay?
What
I'm so
the-
smart and you just don't know.
Stop this. Stop this, Justin. This is wrong.
Oh.
You could put a lot of this into an out of context compilation and it wouldn't feel out of place.
Yeah.
Because even I have like even though I have like absolute fuck all in terms of knowledge of chess, like this I don't even know how to describe what's going on really.
So
Like I said, don't question my genius.
now that we have
okay?
Flamini, I was going to do a thing where we played Pokemon Showdown, but I guess we're here at chess now.
to play, Ubers.
The Ubers. Actually, this is
Yeah,
not gonna
you.
really solve anything. Oh yeah, right. Ubers. I
Mhm.
still don't. I know why it's a tier. I don't. What the Justinite? That's a terrible move.
I don't care. I think I made that clear.
I know you made that clear.
I mean, I feel like it actually puts him in a slightly better spot.
Not really. Like here's what's gonna happen, right? Actually, I can do this. I can quite literally do that and lose nothing by it.
That's okay. Let's all be clear. I have no clue what the heck I'm doing, but I know I'm gonna win.
There is no hope for you.
No, there isn't.
All right then. can just do this now.
Okay.
I'm just... I don't know if you went into this with a plan. I'm sure you didn't.
I did not. In fact.
Lord. I'm going to make you choose. You have to do a choice now. You're either going to see what I'm doing or you're not going to see what I'm doing. You have a choice.
I don't care what your choice is. I know you're gonna checkmate me with the freaking, or you're gonna put me in check with the knight. I just don't care.
You probably should, because it's a piece if I do it. Okay, see, you did the right play.
Oh, I did. It's because you're like, eh. It's like,
Unfortunately,
Very good explanation.
unfortunately, it was still the wrong play. But
it was the correct.
no,
play
that was
because
even
I'm
worse than what
correct.
you could have done.
I don't care. Yeah, that's right.
Please explain your reasoning, Justinut.
No. I play to have fun.
That's great.
You're just gonna let him get another queen, bro? Like,
Yes,
really?
yes, I am. I play to have fun. Yeah, that's right. Aw, you're lame. Lame. You're not gonna queen. You're not gonna add another
Why
queen.
would I need to
Loser.
do that?
Dude, it's the ultimate disrespect. If you have extra pawns on the board, it's like an obligation that you have to queen.
It's really not though.
You have to. Come on. Come on. Aw. What a loser. He's such a loser, guys.
Just gonna. Let me just give you a
He-
rematch.
He didn't.
I got one. That's how the guy got a fucking 3,500 elo that you were talking about before we started. There's a guy that has broken the record for highest elo, and they have 3,500. You said it was 3,500 elo. This is
Yeah.
how they did it. They found a friend that they kept challenging that would give them
No.
1 point.
No, they didn't do that. No, that's literally impossible with the matching system.
No. It's not. See, what we're doing is we're fighting each other. But I'm so far ahead of you that if I lose 104 elo. But if I win, I gain 1 elo. So all I have to do to beat that record is beat you 3,501 times, and I have beaten the elo. Am I wrong?
Yes.
No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not wrong. What the fuck are you doing? That's not... No! Don't... If you don't have to move your knight to E2 or E7, move it to F6 or F3. Your king's
Imagine
knight...
being such a nerd.
Oh my god.
Imagine being a nerd.
I fucking hate you.
No, true.
Does he actually?
I'm just being quiet.
You know what?
I'm just.
You know what?
That's not the correct move, and I'm going to explain why.
I don't
The
care.
reason-
We're not playing with queens.
That's so much better for me playing the black pieces. I want to equalize so that I can get an advantage after the fact. You want to have your attacking opportunities, so that's why it's really just not good for you there. Especially since I know the end game better than you know the end game. Because here's the thing right here. You see this move?
Cool.
That's not cool for you. I own your back rank.
Cool. Cool.
I get a piece out of this. I get a
Cool.
pawn or a piece. You should be
That's
playing
pretty
with the
cool.
intent to at least try to win. The reason that you
Cool.
also don't want to take the queen, d1 takes d8, especially if your opponent has castled already, is because if you do that, the piece taking the queen back will probably be the rook in 99% of games. So now you're looking at a rook that owns that open file. Thanks for the night, bruh.
No problem. I'm a really good friend.
Yeah, I can fucking see that. You're a bro. So when I ghost you, instead of giving you the best moves that, in my opinion, are the best moves. Bro, I'm up a piece. Of course I'm gonna do that. I don't even care if I have a minor piece up on you. That's still a minor piece in the end game. Cool. Yes, that's right, Justin. Weaken your pawn structure for me. You fell for my trap, you fool!
Cool. Mm.
Gladly take that. What the fuck? What? Why? What? Sure.
So what does that happen?
What just happened is...
He made a stupid decision to not trade a piece, basically.
Yes.
Like my brain just immediately rots when coming into contact with chess terms. Like, I'm just gonna be honest.
Oh my god, I don't even know what to say. I got 2 pieces from this? Why? Why did I get 2 pieces?
You're playing with the 500.
It's not that hard. It's really not that. I got 1 piece because you finally made a good move. Why? Stop making bad moves.
No.
Look. Stop making bad moves.
No.
Oh my god, I hate him. I made the bad move, in fact. However, it doesn't matter, though. Boy, stop this. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to sit here and wait for you to lose to yourself. I was right. Actually, I'll see if I was right after this move. Are you going to lose to yourself? The answer was yes. You were going to lose to yourself.
Ooh, I'm okay with that. Come on.
Justin,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah, that's right. Come on. Put an extra queen. Wow. Guys, what a loser.
I don't do extra
Good, he
queens.
doesn't
I
wanna
don't
show
need
off.
them.
What a loser.
Why would I get an extra queen when I can just walk you back to the end of the board?
To assert dominance. Asserting dominance is key.
I did.
That's
I
right.
asserted my dominance so fast.
You didn't. That is not dominance. No, that's not asserting dominance.
I think asserting dominance is winning the game in less than 30 seconds after you make one misplay. Which is what I did. You made one misplay and I said, I win now.
You know what's great about this? I have 0 blunders here, which makes me happy because I normally get 8.
Oh my god. Are we doing another one or am I going to critique you playing / give you the interesting
I
options?
already know how that's gonna go.
No, I give you the interesting options. The options that are kind of
How do
what?
you view a game? How do you view a game is my question. Well, how do I invite you to view a
That's a good question. Alright, get a game. Get a game that isn't with me.
It says if you click on the tab from your chess.com page that says My Home and choose Friends, from there you should see an option that says Invite Friends. I'll show you which friends are playing chess. That doesn't tell me anything. You know what? Boom, I'm playing another dude.
Watch. I click the button. I am now able to watch your game. Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, that's not it, but okay. Knight F3.
I'm gonna play how I normally play.
Knight F3. If you don't play this, you're mistaken. Knight F3. Whatever they just did, that I don't know what that move is. That's a nothing move.
I don't like Knight F3 to be
No.
honest, because it feels like I undeveloped.
No, what you're doing
In a
is
way, because it blocks my line.
No. So you do Bishop G2 and then Knight F3. The reason you do that is because later in the game, that bishop will open up. And then you'll own that entire diagonal. That's why you do it. And it like covers your knight extra. Now you basically just castle kingside. Yeah. You're fine. Interesting option. Interesting option.
This is what I would normally do.
That's okay. I like that. No, oh, here's a great option. If you move bishop to F4,
Yeah,
they can't stop
just
you.
go
They
in
took their knight away from being able to protect the pawn advancement to block that. Man, if you could only move that bishop to H3 safely. Well, now you can actually move your knight to E5 and threaten the queen. And start making headway into the backspace if you wanted.
Wait.
The other option...
Yeah, screw it. I like to play aggressive.
The other option to build your aggression...
It's the knight to E5.
That's
right?
one of the moves, yes. The other option is
Cool.
E4 I guess you could also play e4 now. Wait. Wait.
I don't care about this move. Right?
No, you don't. But now I think you actually do just play e4.
E4 for what? Oh, the other bishop?
So, they're attacking this square 3 times, the e4 square. They have the queen attacking it, pawn attacking it, and knight attacking it. If you advance there... Actually, no, you need one more move. Rook to e1.
What the? Okay, sure. We'll do that. This feels like it's cheating. But
No.
Because you're watching.
No, this is
giving
what
advice,
it'll do.
but-
Because he moved his queen to a... What? The actual fuck? Does that is...
Welcome to 500s.
E5, E4. Pawn
Oh,
E4.
he's trying to threat my queen.
He can't. Pawn E4. How does he stop this? He can't take it. He quite
He
literally...
could move his queen to G4 and then threat my queen.
Alright, so here's what you do. You take with your knight. I think. I'm pretty sure you take with your knight. Okay.
I would normally move my queen to F3.
Yeah. That's fine.
Well, no.
The other
Well,
option...
No, I would probably...
The other option is...
E2 would be better.
Queen E2. I like that move a lot for several reasons. Because that king over there seems kind of vulnerable. What? Alright, save your knight. It's like... Just save your knight that's under attack from the pawn. This is...
I would normally pull some crap and move it to C5.
That's where...
That's probably what
That's
I do,
the
just-
best move you can possibly do right now.
Yeah, because I don't want to...
Now here's
Have his
here's
pawn
where
advance
stuff
even
gets
further.
to be funny. As the options I'm going to give you now. Oh, that's perfect. He didn't do anything. Now you get to take the c6 pawn with your knight.
The what?
Knight takes c6. All right, now you see that e7 pawn. You're going to take it with your knight next turn unless his
Oh, shoot. Oh,
unless
I
his
see
queen
what-
guards that pawn
Okay.
next turn. You are going to take it with your knight no matter what. Actually, if his queen doesn't guard it, take that pawn. Never mind. He guarded it. He guarded it. He moved his pawn. The funniest thing is, you don't take that pawn, actually. That's...
Why don't I just move the knight to... why
Here's-
don't I just take
Here's the other... Here's her...
um,
here. You want to know the fun play? The really fun play? Queen takes...
No, but what I'm
Okay.
saying is that why don't I just take the knight with my the pawn with my knight that he just moved?
The reason you don't do that is because you only have 2 things targeting that square, whereas he has 2 defenders. So if you take...
We have 3 things.
You have 2 things attacking that pawn.
We have the knight, the queen, and
That's
the
not-
rook.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess you do have the rook. Okay, you can. I was going to say the other option, the funner option, was queen takes b5, and then, eyes the king over there. Yeah, you just take. You're just going to...
It's because we force him to lose the
Yeah, he loses
queen.
his option to
He goes
castle.
there,
And now you just move your rook back
and
to
then I
safety.
can retreat
yeah.
my rook.
Yeah, you move it back to safety. I might not have moved it there personally, but that's fine. His knight is in no man's land anyway. If he moves his rook off of A8, you get to take that pawn if you want. And by take that pawn, I mean don't actually do that. Move your knight to B4 to protect your... Oh, no, you don't need to do that.
Yeah, to protect the pawn.
Well, yeah, you're protecting that pawn, and
why don't I
also attacking D5, which I don't think he can
I
defend.
kind of like moving my rook to B2 or B1, sorry. Or not anymore, but
Oh, well, you know what the best option is? Bishop takes D5. Check.
yeah, you fork.
No, what's his option? You see, look where he has to move his king. H4, baby. You're gonna checkmate him with a fucking pawn. No! Not that. Wait, what? That was awful, Justin. Stop. No! What?
I'm doing this on purpose, just so you know.
Why would you do this? You lost another... You've lost the game. In 2 moves.
I'm doing this on purpose, just so
In
you
2
know.
moves. You purposely lost the game.
Is this what we call throwing for content?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes.
Secor can't handle... A former chess master cannot handle this. I swear to God, if you're doing this just to prove that you can still win because it's low elo, you're an ass. I don't know what the hell he's doing with this. Really? That's the move you made. You realize... I know why that's a bad move that you did. His move, however, was equally bad. Oh my god. Can we please just put him in check? Thank you. Oh my god, you can win. You can win. You can win. Knight F4. Okay. That wasn't really... Kitty, you don't need to be here. You're making me stress eat, Justin. I want you to know you are making me stress eat. Please, please, dear God. I don't like that. You know what I liked better? Rook to E8. Rook to E8 wins you a piece eventually. Nani the fuck? Please attack that rook, please. Please. Please, dear God.
With what?
Your king. It's a piece that can move. Well, it didn't like that, but that was the move that I liked. The reason being, if he doesn't do the right move next turn, meaning he needs to move his rook away, you take his rook.
He's in check.
Yeah, you put him in check and... Yeah. Oh, it really didn't like that.
I'll be real, I don't know what to do here.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You had a win, and then you purposely threw it away, so I don't even know what to tell you. That wasn't it. The computer said that wasn't it. The computer said you went from an even game to black has such an advantage. Black is going to try to... Well, you just put him in check, don't you? Not
Yeah.
that one. That's the wrong way to do it. Now you're gonna lose. Take his rook. Take his fucking rook. Just do something. There is a slimmer of hope, and I don't know what it is. Actually, there isn't.
I have to move it out of the way.
No, you can't. You can't move it out of the way. You can't do anything. Well, no, you should. You should move knight to g3. That is the only play that is viable. Yes, correct. That was also the only legal move.
No, well, yeah, it was also.
You're also just going to lose on time, so I'm just going to let you take it from here, and I'll just be disappointed.
It's okay. You're gonna be disappointed anyway.
I like my fun moves. I like the move where the queen just said, I'm going to take this pawn randomly. That's not even what this guy's looking at all. There is no way. There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way he just let you have this.
Listen, you don't ask questions. I think I have to sack it.
Just get a queen. Get a queen. What's he gonna do? Stop you?
Yeah.
Take it. What the fuck is he gonna do about it? What, is it gonna put you in check and lose his fucking rook? How? How the fuck? Oh my god. I need therapy. I need therapy after seeing the queen. Oh boy. That did so much for him. Oh my god. That's probably the worst episode of podcast we've ever done. But the problem is, there's video. That was a good move. That was a very good move. It was an unnecessary good move, but it was a good move.
I mean, it doesn't matter, really.
No, I mean, you've won the game as long as you don't draw by accident. Which you shouldn't do. Alright, you know what to do. Yes, it's mate in 2. It's mate in 2.
I don't see the mate in 2.
Alright, do you want to know what the mate in 2 is?
I'm
That
assuming
wasn't,
it's like
wasn't
that.
it.
But it doesn't.
Rook. Actually, no, it's
I
queen.
was gonna move my queen down.
Yeah, it's queen to c2, and then
Yeah.
yeah. Bro, I don't. If you're watching, I wanna
7 mistakes, 8 blunders, 2 misses, and I still won.
8 blunders.
8 blunders.
Oh my god.
8 blunders, 2 misses, 7 mistakes. I
8?
wasn't lying. I told you I averaged that.
Oh my god, we gotta work. If you're gonna play chess, we gotta work on that, buddy. Watch. Okay, I'm watching.
We have the same mind.
No, you don't. If he moves his bishop there, he is the biggest idiot that has ever existed. He didn't do that. We're fine. I don't like King Fianchetto, but it's fine. That's apparently all you ever want to do is Fianchetto, which is, I guess, okay. I'm going to go and shop for coffee liqueur because I am going to be making tiramisu at some point.
You go do that.
Alright, e3. Alright, so the moves are as follows. g3, b6, bishop g2, knight to c6, knight f3, bishop b7, d4, e6, e3, and then knight f6. Those listening that probably don't know what that means at all, that's just chess notation. Alright, nice, and knight to c3 after knight to f6. It's looking like we've got this kind of reverse Italian game going on. If they move pawn to d4, it's literally Italian, but the pawns are reversed. Like, this is looking kind of weird. You know what you should do, Just not win on time. Force win on time. I don't know if that's possible. If you can even... What the fuck? What?
But I just move my pawn forward 1 square from my king's side. Or my king pawn.
You could.
And just...
You could, or you can just castle. Like, he just lost
I mean,
on
I
tempo.
could.
Okay, so by moving knight to g4, I don't like that. That's fine, I guess. It opens your bishop up, but...
What? What is he doing?
I don't know. Just castle. Like, you lose nothing
I don't...
by this. Like, you're eventually going to be at a point where you can just attack that queen.
I have an idea. I want to see if I can get away
I
with
want to know
it.
what your idea is. Because he moved... So after knight c3, opponent moves knight to g4 from f6.
I was gonna move my knight to b5 and then threaten a fork.
That's
To
fine.
his king and...
That's fine. That's honestly fine. You could even hold it there. He should want to castle queenside, though, so I don't think that's going to work. But who knows? This is a player that's probably never seen a castle. They're probably flipping through their notebook and just being like, that's an illegal
Actually,
move!
why don't I just move
That's
my...
an illegal move! I've never seen it
Wait.
before!
Why don't I just beeline my bishop?
You know what you said? You know what you said?
freaking-
They don't see it. Ain't no way in hell
But
they see
what
the
I-
move you said to me before. The computer really didn't like that. Ain't no way your opponent sees what you see right here. I'd put money on this. They don't see it. Ain't no way in hell.
If it does happen, I pretty much win the game.
You know what I just thought of that I should start doing with podcasts? I should put it on my main channel anyway. Like, why not? Right? I'll just make my channel like Moist Critical. And just not care about anything. Of course, I won't be as funny because I don't think we can all be of the level of smooth reptile brain that he has achieved, but I can try.
Yeah, imagine beating the small brain XQC in 4 minutes.
That was the one. Get his queen. Get his queen. Get his queen. Get his queen. You know how to get his queen, right?
Bishop to g5.
Yes. He did it to himself. He said, instead of losing a rook, I'll lose a queen. He had the biggest brain play I've ever seen. He's so galaxy brain. He's actually saying, I bet I can slap this goofball up. I don't need my queen to beat a guy who has a queen. I have a brain.
Dude, I told...
Galaxy brain shit right there. Now I'm actually serious about making him lose on time. That was the best play. I didn't even have to tell you to do that. I'm so proud of you. Because you're holding the threat. You're just holding the threat of taking his queen. And that is the best possible thing you can do. You can also just move e5. That is a possibility. Aww.
Oh.
They didn't want to lose in 5 minutes. That's not fun.
That is fun.
So, how are you guys doing, by the way? Odin and Flam.
I mean, good. There's not like
Been a little
a
busy
whole
here and
lot
there.
to comment on.
No, I guess I am the chess guy here. This guy's name is Ghostbusters?
That's impressive that he got that. I'll say that. It also frustrates me that I don't know
You don't know what to do?
what he's doing with his. Oh my god, I don't like you.
Just bishop to... No, just bishop to d7. What? It just...
Oh, I mean, like, I don't know what to do with him.
Make him lose on time. No, oh my god, what? Knight to c6. What is the fuck? You develop your pieces, and you gain time by attacking his most valuable piece. This literally does not matter.
Yeah, because my queen's here.
Yeah, your queen's guarding it. You just... I think you genuinely just say, pawn e6. You don't want to go e5, because if he takes it, you can't really do much about it. Okay, well, the computer doesn't agree with me, but I think that's the safer play. Alright, then. You know,
Why
a
don't I
fun
just
move?
move my pawn forward 1 and force him to take it?
What pawn?
H.
If you do that, you are gonna have a bad king
I
sign.
double up my pawns. I
Yeah,
double up my
you'll be
pawns,
forced to
yeah.
double up your pawns. What I would do is I'll just say rook to b8 and force him to do something. Because you can't take either of these pawns. Okay.
Okay.
He can, apparently. He can take them pawns, apparently. He didn't realize. What?
Sure. Now I'll just sacrifice pieces because I don't care. I've got a queen.
That's
You
not how
don't.
you should play. When you get up pieces, just trade them. Don't sack them, just trade them. Trade them down, make the game simpler.
No,
because then you're
no,
up
I chose my
material in
words
the end
very
game.
carefully. I chose my words very carefully, Seymour.
I know you did, and I hate it. I hate it so much. Why are you? You know what the funnest option here is if you want to actually sack pieces to win the game? There are two options, Justin. You can say pawn to c5. You can say bishop to b4. Or you can say...
I say there's 3 options.
That was the third option I was going to give you. I personally like bishop to b4. Oh, now you have bishop to
and
a
then
bishop to a3. That's the square.
and then there's just the hidden fourth option that is just neuron activation. Ooh.
Fucking neuron activation. I like what you're doing. You have mate and 8 moves.
Wait, what?
Mate and 4 moves. Alright, queen to b8, I believe is the move.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, now I see.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see, yeah.
If he makes the wrong move here, it's mate and 1.
Oh, wait. That's funny.
He doesn't see it. There's no way this person
Oh, I see
sees
mate
this.
1. It's
If he makes any move that is incorrect here, but it's still mate regardless, right?
mate 1.
If he makes any move that does not stop the queen from just walking down and putting him in checkmate, it is checkmate in 1 move. He has to give you the knight and move his rook so that he can do something. Yeah, that is a correct move. You still take it. And it's a mate in 1. There's nothing he can do. If he moves rook to d2, you just move your rook to a1 and checkmate. Yeah.
one blunder.
Oh man, I wonder what that blunder was.
That was a great blunder.
That was probably the move that I told you. The computer really didn't like that. E6. I guarantee you it was E6. The computer hated this move. I could not tell you why it hated that move so much. So Flam, what are your is your schedule like next week? Are you still like really busy with stuff?
Yeah, though I'm going to be done with some assignments, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I just wanted to know. So maybe Wednesday, I'm gonna next time we do podcast, what I'm gonna do. You've lost the game, Justin. Good job.
I
You-
know I
You
did.
did that move. You did those sequence of moves out of order.
All right.
You're supposed, yeah.
Oh,
when
well.
the queen was right there, you should have just said knight to f6 immediately, and the threat is just gone. It is neutralized. Now, let's see if they're smart enough to know what they were doing in the first place. What?
No.
No! No! How? Actually, how? There's no way.
What'd you do?
There is no way they didn't see it. How? No. What the fuck? No! Justin, that was not necessary. As a former chess master, I disapprove of everything I'm watching. But I also approve of it because I encourage young players to play their game. And if I was talking to this man, Frankie1004 from the US, I would tell them that it's okay to blunder away. But it's not okay to do it more than once. Best move right there. Best move.
This is a game.
Yes, it is.
This is indeed a game. I want him to move his queen to e3.
Take his queen. I wanted him to do that too, but he said no. What? Nani?
Okay.
No, the correct move. Knight to d4.
Oh, that was the correct move, alright.
That was his correct move, alright. Alright, let's see. How long have I been recording? It's been about an hour of just chess just tonight. I don't know what this is.
So,
It's the Nimzowitsch Larson attack. Done so badly because this motherfucker moved their knight to h3. To anyone who...
and what?
That is the very edge of the board. I will explain where to place your knights and where not to place them. And 95% of all games at any point in time, the worst place to ever put your knight is on the exact edge of the board. You do not want it to be on the outside most part of the board because it only has 4 moves that it can work with and 3 in some cases if it's closer to the corner. 2 if it is actually in the corner. So what you want to do when you develop your knights, good listeners, is you want to move them to f3, f6, c3, and c6. Those are the primary 4 squares where you want to have your knights sitting in the early stages of the game. Sometimes you'll have them in front of your king and queen. That's fine. But you never, ever ever in a million years.
Do it again.
He actually did do it again. So if you play like this guy right here, I will improve your chess playing tenfold right now. Stop moving your knights to the outside edges of the board and move them instead towards the center of the board. Why? Controlling the center of the board is how you win games. It really is how you just...
I don't know what he's trying to do.
I don't know either. Just keep developing pieces. Nothing is... He's quite literally not stopping you. Like, you're just basically looking to get your rooks into the fray now. And looking for lines where you can open them up. I don't know what that knight's doing there at all. You can literally threaten it and start making it move around the board.
Because I have an idea I want to try.
Okay,
It's
what's
pretty
your
dumb,
idea? Tell me.
But I was gonna use this bishop, and I was gonna
The bishop
do
that
like
you just moved? Oh, I think he just gave you something. It was a gift. I don't... That was a gift to him. Don't know why you did that. You just lost a pawn.
Well, listen, it's Christmas time. We give gifts here.
Yeah, but you're giving him a pawn for nothing. You don't have an attack out of this.
I do. It's called your mom.
Just start trading pieces with him. If this is another thing to get, if you're not good at chess, right, and you're low elo, you don't know what you're doing, you just, that's not how you trade pieces. I know what you think you're doing.
Man.
That isn't how you trade pieces. Well, if he does actually trade that bishop for your knight, he's an idiot. Because, no, see, that's actually a good move for him. That stops you from doing what you want to do. Just
Man.
put your knight back where it was. Listen for a minute. If you're in low elo,
I feel like I'm being put into timeout.
I'm putting you in a timeout. If you're in low elo and you don't know exactly how to make yourself better, I will give you a hint. Learn the end game.
Stop. Quit the game.
No.
Don't even bother.
I encourage you to learn and think logically. Thinking... What? Take his knight. Take his knight. Take his knight. No, take his fucking knight. Take his knight.
What do you mean
Take his knight.
With what?
I will continue to say take his knight until... Thank you. To improve your game, you should learn the end game of chess first, because it teaches very basic principles on how the pieces actually move in tandem with each other. And it also can allow you to do the following. By learning the end game...
If he does a dumb thing, I win in one move.
No, yes, actually. That is very true in this case. But do you win in one move? Cool. Good job. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So what I'm keep getting interrupting myself for when I'm trying to say this is the way that you should win the games after you learn a bit about the end game, how to promote your pawn properly, if it's a king versus king and pawn end game, getting kind of the gist of how that works, etc., knowing, basic checkmate patterns, king plus rook or king plus two bishops. Those are common ways of checkmating your opponent. King and queen, of course, that's a very obvious one that you should know how to do. So once you get that underway, what you can do in low elo is simply trade down your pieces and make it an even game and make it very simple for you to play. What? I need.
That's a free
I need a
pawn.
yes. I need a doctor for the aneurysm I'm about to have by watching this. Um, but you simply will trade down your pieces, make it an even game. So what you would do with that is say, pawn to e4, knight f6, knight or pawn e4, e5, and a knight f6, f3, that kind of thing. You just develop your knights to the squares I mentioned earlier. You'd move your bishops out normally, so d3, d4, or the opposite side of the board of that kind of thing. And you would just trade down pieces and make it an even game. And the reason that you would do that in low elo is to make it simple. So you've mastered the end game, or not mastered, but you have a better grasp of it than the other players at your rank. So when you get to that end game part and it's even and simple, you already know what to do. You already know where to move your king, how to move your king, get the king active in the end game, and start marching your pawns correctly and do things the right way. Because simple games are easy to win, and I promise you won't get a draw more often than not because it's low elo. You just have to make moves that are calm and calculated. You're not playing bullet chess where you have studied so many openings that you're just going off of memory of the openings. But you're just playing the game. You can take his knight. It's free.
I could, but I want to keep my knight.
Take his knight. He can't take back. If he takes back, you get his queen. For free. You'd literally be trading a knight for a queen.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, look, he just gave you the queen. Oh, what's this? A free pawn? Another free pawn.
But I'm just move my rook.
Yeah.
Just at me. Oh no.
I mean, that's not really an issue. Because here's the thing. You can... No. I guess you can't get checkmate. No, just save your bishop, I guess. Or, you can trade that bishop. You can say bishop to b3. Yeah. Bishop a3. You force a trade. Or he's... Okay, free bishop, I guess.
Oh.
And now you get a rook for...
Oh, I'm dumb. I should have went for his rook.
No. You did the right...
I should have went for his rook.
That's a better play for you.
No.
This is a better play for you. You see what you've done? You got a bishop and a rook.
I'm trading my queen for a rook. I know what I'm doing.
Oh my god, take his rook.
I just figured it'd be even.
Mate and I don't know the mate and 6 from here. I genuinely don't. That wasn't it. It went from mate to 6 to mate and 12. There's a very fun move here where you just say queen to d8 and you trade queen for rook and then you're left with 2 rooks and he has 1 king. Oh.
Why don't I just do this? Hello.
That's another way of doing it, yes. It's not as fun and bad as what I was suggesting. Alright, now here's what I want you to do. That was a bad move because he's going to take your pawn that you just moved. Or not, because he doesn't know that that's a thing you can do. Checkmate. Pawn to... Actually, no, that's stalemate if you do that. No, it's not. Pawn h3. He has 1 move. That wasn't it. Just take the f7 pawn. Take the f7 pawn.
With my queen.
Yes. That was
Yeah.
not the F7 pawn. Alright, he has a...
Back in your corner.
So here's the... Yes. Okay, good. Good, you're learning.
I wanted him to be put in his place.
Are you doing that? The answer is no. You are not doing that. You are taking the longest possible way to get there. Sack your queen. Sack your queen.
No.
You're about to get a stalemate. Well, you didn't get a stalemate. There's one move, and I swear if you make the wrong one...
I'm gonna make a wrong one anyway, dude.
Just don't get a stalemate. Please don't just get a I'm so fucking happy you didn't get a stalemate. Oh my god, he's so stupid. Oh my god, he's so stupid. Oh my god, what are we doing? Why? This isn't a flex. This is how you lose games. This is how
This is a
people...
flex.
What you're doing right now, Justin, this is how people throw winning games into the trash can. Is by thinking
It's
that they
okay.
have to promote their pawns to get queens. You only need
I know
one
I
queen.
don't have to. I'm very well aware of that. I just want to be a douchebag.
I know. You know what we should do to be a complete douchebag? Make it a knight. That's how you. That's how you be a complete.
This is not what you're supposed to do to actually.
Make it a knight. That's how you do it. Make it a knight. Make it a non-threatening piece.
No. What if I just make it another pawn and then just go
You
backwards?
can't do that.
Darn, man, that would be hilarious.
What the fuck would be the point of pawns if they only went forwards and then when they got to the other side of the board could just go backwards? That would make no sense.
It wouldn't, but it'd be funny.
I would eventually at some point lose track of which direction the pawn is going.
Exactly.
Oh, at that point in the game, we just consider the pawn like a king. You can just move wherever it wants in one square.
Yes.
I mean, that would be interesting, but I feel like pawns would lose so much value at that point. Especially towards the end
No,
game.
that just gains value.
No! The reason that pawns are
If you have your
valuable...
pawn make it from there and back again, right, then you should just instantly win. That's the third winning
Oh
option.
my god, this isn't fucking checkers. That sounds more like a checkers thing than anything else. It's not a checkers thing, but I know that once you get a king in checkers, the game's basically over. Because the king in checkers is just...
It is. It's super dumb.
Yeah, the king in checkers is one of the dumbest
Have you-
things.
So with the king in checkers, you could legitimately take out the entire enemy force by just hopping over each piece.
Yeah, because you can go in
backwards
every
and forwards
direction.
again.
Yeah.
I think he just went AFK.
They did. They had to go AFK. My cat's licking my chair.
Oh, he wants to chat.
Oh.
No.
What's he saying?
He said no. I said he said he wants to chat. I'm like, no,
Oh man, you should have chatted for content.
no content.
But you do a thing with the Pyukamuku team, or you used to. You did a thing with the Pyukamuku team, which sole purpose was to get people banned from Pokemon Showdown.
It worked too. I
Do
wanna
it
be
do it
clear
on
about that.
chess.com. That's your next goal. Do it on chess.com now. chat with people and troll them. Dear.
At what point would it be considered that okay, so I actually, in order for me to do that, I need to look at the rules and guidelines to make sure what I'm doing is not ban worthy, because I don't know what.
I guarantee you it's almost the same as Showdown. It's probably the exact
Well-
same as Showdown.
I'll do that if
Well, you...
and only if
Okay. I'm listening.
we take a look at the guidelines.
Okay. Look, I feel like in low elo especially, you're gonna get a lot more players who are not serious about the game. You actually did the thing I was thinking you were gonna do after I suggested it. I love you for it. If he wants to chat with you now you absolutely do it.
No, it's too late. The chat's disabled.
Aww.
It's mate in 3. I know how you do it too.
Good.
I apparently had one mistake.
Yeah, your mistake was not mating
Okay.
him in one. I can tell you that right now, being a former chess master. My cat just scared herself by a pin. She stepped on a pin and scared herself. And I just got to see it.
The equivalent of stepping on a Lego brick, but it just only deals mental damage.
Emotional damage!
This person wants to chat. I don't know what this does.
Basically,
Yes, Flam.
I'm fine.
So I accepted.
Just small
Yeah,
consequence.
you just do the chat. Just accept it. I want to know what's happening in chess world over here with Ali Vrol. Vrolol. I don't know how to pronounce that.
I don't know. He might auto abort.
No.
No,
Gee, with the
this
string being
doesn't count as a win, does it?
like the name is even more incomprehensible than it would have been otherwise.
It was aborted.
Man,
Rip.
There are many things that are incomprehensible today that I've witnessed. Soy de Tito. From Mexico. You are really going all out with this fucking Nimzowitsch Larson thing, aren't you?
yeah.
Oh, this is the English variation. Ooh, buddy, I see a good move.
But
I
knight
always can't
to-
help but want.
Knight to d5.
What was that, Flim?
I always can't help but wonder where like the names for like those kinds of chess moves come from.
Most of it comes
Just gonna play how I
from
want.
hundreds and hundreds. That was the worst move you could have made. It comes from hundreds and hundreds of years of people who have been grandmasters at. What? Oh my god. The hundreds of years of people who have been grandmasters at chess. So, I believe Nimzowitsch was a chess master in the 1800s? Maybe it was 1900s? Larson, I think, was another grandmaster. I might be wrong. And then you have the other names, which are the better ones, like English variation, English game, where it's just like, I know your name wasn't actually English, but that's what we were left with.
Like if you were to get named after a chess move, what would it be?
C-core variation. I actually, when I was learning chess, in high school, and still to this day, my favorite opening is the King's Gambit. Although I never use it because it's not a great opening. It used to be a good opening until people kind of figured out that all you need to do to make it not a good opening is just survive the attack, and you're fine, and you'll basically win as black pieces. So you have to be really, really good at attacking. I'm more of a defensive player. So I make quiet moves. That's more my style. I don't make big, grandiose moves. So I was playing...
Do I just take his queen? Because I know that's what he wants.
No. You have no need to take it. Make him take your queen so you own that file with your rook. What you should do instead is take his pawn for free with either your bishop or your knight. Don't do it with the knight. Don't do it with the knight. Actually. Now, you were supposed to take his queen, but okay. Just take his pawn. Take his pawn, threaten his rook. I was looking at that pretty haphazardly. I might have just given you bad moves. There's a fair question of whether you should move your queen to g4 or not.
Find out.
God, I hope he moves that, not the knight. Just not the knight. Or he does this and you get to say check. Apparently wasn't the right move. I don't know what the right move is. I'm really looking at this haphazardly. But anyway, going back to what you asked, Flam, C-Core Variation was a variation of the King's Gambit playing the black pieces, actually. I don't remember the move. I used to have a paper where I put out details because I learned that there was no name for the variation that I had created. So I ended up making an opening of chess when I was in high school. I just didn't, do it. I didn't know how to submit it or anything. And obviously I fell out of chess, so I lost a lot.
I feel like I'm screwed.
No, I put them in, so you can put them in check. You can also just say rook A to C1, and you can just do things. You're fine. You're not screwed. You just have to survive. Computer does not like any of the moves I'm making. I was gonna say the next step was pawn e4, because that's going to move your pawn.
Why not f4?
Don't do f4 because that makes your king very vulnerable, and you'll be in checkmate very quickly if you do that. So do pawn to e4 because you're going to attack his rook with your queen. There's not a lot he can do to stop it. And you're also going to be looking at trying to trade down pawns. Because the main thing that you're...
Wait, what to e4?
Pawn e4. So if you go pawn e4, you're now attacking his rook. The computer hates this move, but you're low elo, so I'm going to let it slide. I'm also not good when I'm playing behind. Win his rook. Now you've taken his rook and you're ahead. See? It's low elo.
Oh,
you can just do things like this. If you go from one side of the board to the other side of the board, that's how you beat people low elo. They just can't, they don't see that far. Bitch. This poor man.
holy smokes, I'm making really good moves.
I mean, he's just made really bad moves over and over. Alright.
I'm making good
It's time
moves.
to put the
Don't take
knights on
this
the
away
board.
from me.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put knights on the board. Alright. This will probably be the last game for podcast.
I gotcha.
For Malmo from Norway.
I like Owen's defense. Oh, which
You
did not turn into Owen's defense.
Yeah, see what happened here was it's the ready opening, which is now my most used opening. I like doing the ready when I'm playing the white pieces. Because it just feels like you have a really good control over what the game will actually play out to be.
When I just moved D5 on.
They moved... No, you don't... Well, you could do D5.
They could,
They can en passant, yes.
Yeah.
They did not. Which is actually really good for you, because later on you're going to have... you don't want to move knight to C6. You want to actually have that pawn able to move 2 squares ahead of it, because you want to break their pawn chain eventually. So you want to play very quiet moves.
How about, like, pawn to G6?
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. That will be a move that takes years to come to fruition, but eventually when it is coming to fruition, it'll be fine. I don't like it as much, though, as just knight to D7, and then just setting up to move pawn to C5 to break the pawn chain. You could just trade bishops. You have a bad bishop. No, your bad bishop is blocked by your own pawns. You could try to trade your bishop, or you can just put your knight in front of your queen. Either way. Knights are going to be more valuable than bishops in this game, specifically, because the pawn chain is locked.
I'm okay with this because I can castle.
You were going to be good to castle either way, but yeah. Well, now you just move knight to...
I was going to.
No. Yeah, that's bad. I was going to say...
But this is?
It's bad because it loses you tempo, and now you can't move your knight. I mean, now you can move your knight just fine, but you just castle. Like, you lose nothing by castling now. So you want to move your bishop back to where it was, sadly, or move it to E8. That is another option.
E8?
Yeah, move your bishop to E8. That because your white squared bishop is a bad bishop. That's just a bishop is considered a bad bishop if your pawns are on the same color squares it's on, like a lot of your pawns. Especially when the pawn chain is locked. So that bishop's really just nothing more than a mobile pawn in this game. It's not really that great. Which is why knights, when the pawn chains are closed up like this, that's why knights are so much better, because they can kind of hop around the board and get better mobility out of it. And they'll guard better key pieces than bishops do. Oh, this is great for you, because you're attacking the queen side. So very simply, very calmly, just knight to d7. This is how you play quietly, by the way. Like, you're just building up an attack from long range. And the squares you're going to be attacking are towards the edge of the board.
What do you mean knight to d7?
Yeah, move your knight to d7.
I'm confusing my knights and bishops.
You are.
Sorry.
That's sad. But, yeah. So you move your knight there. And the game was even in.
Bro just said it's sad. Like
the computer doesn't like this move, and I understand why, but it's like this is just playing quietly. And now you move rook to c8 or queen to c8, either one. It really doesn't like the moves that I'm suggesting. It knows better than me because it's a goddamn computer, but this is just what I would do in these type of situations, is I would build up something and, you know, because there's not a lot of space on the... He's just screwed. Oh, this is very simple. You can do... you should just do this move. This is what you've been building up for, is pawn c5.
What? Pawn 5?
Yeah, pawn c5. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces defending this square. And he has none attacking it but those pawns. And this is going to break up his pawn chain. Like, you're going to take pieces now. Yeah, that blows up everything that he had going for him. Now you just move your knight. That pawn's under attack now. He can't guard it properly.
I mean,
he can, but...
So I just...
Hell, you can even move...
I just put it in front of the pawn, right?
Yeah, you can put it in front of that pawn. There's not much he can do. He has to then move his A pawn, which if he does, you might not be able to take it. But, like, you're just going to sit there and laugh because he can't really do much about your knight. And now you just take that with your own knight. Or, yeah. You take it with your own knight. It doesn't like the idea of trading. Don't take with your pawn. Do not take with your pawn. Just take his pawn. Yeah, this is just holding threats. Wow.
I just take his... No, I don't. Do I take his bishop? It doesn't do anything, but it moves his rook out of the way.
His rook's already out of the way and not developed, so don't lose your bishop. Plus, your bishop is suddenly...
Okay.
It's going to start getting momentum pretty soon. Because what you've done...
He's attacking my
what he's done, what they've done to their queen side... Look at his king and look how there's nothing in front of it. It's just vulnerable. What you want to do is just pawn to c4. Very simply. Not now. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
You move your bishop first and then you do that.
It's okay. It's low. It's low.
Yeah.
So now I do what?
Just move your bishop out the way. I was gonna say move it to a5
E8
or e8. E8 was probably fine as well. This is actually bad because he can just take this pawn and you can't take it back. But he didn't do that, so now just move your pawn to a8 and just keep it there. Your bishop, I mean.
My bishop.
Yeah, move your bishop to a8. Get it out the fucking way. So what you're going to want to do is fill up the B file.
Move the pawn forward.
You want to keep the pawn structure the
No,
same.
okay.
Move your queen to either B6. B6 is actually fine. You can move it to B6.
Wait, my queen to b6. I don't understand it, but okay.
Look at your rooks. You want to put... This isn't how you really want to do it, because you want to make a gun. But what you're going to do is you're going to say rook to b8, rook to b7, and then rook to b8. You're going to have 3 pieces right there. You're gonna make them sweat a little bit.
So what?
You can move your rook to
Which one?
rook to b8 first. If they move their knight, trade it. And by move their knight, I mean knight to g5. If they move knight g5, just trade it immediately. The reason that you want to do that is because they're trying to open up your king side. It's their last shot. Oh, they didn't even do that.
I just moved my queen to attack now?
No, you don't have to yet. You want bishop to a3 first. Check. Like, you want to force check here. Because now they have to respond to this. They never dealt with this specific move.
And then I move my queen in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I might not have moved it there specifically, but that's probably fine. Thing is, they don't know how to respond to it. I don't know what the proper response is to this either, if we're going to be completely honest. I mean, the thing is, they're down. They want you to trade queens.
Right.
I don't know what to do. If I was you, I'd just take his pawn. Well, that was the wrong move. That was the worst move possible. I'm sorry. I've led you astray. But my thing is, going into the endgame, you're going to have so many more pawns than they are. And you're also looking at the threat of rook to b2. Or just bishop to b4. Oh, bishop b4, you just won a queen.
Wait, why don't...
You just won the queen.
Bishop to
Bishop
what?
to b4. You just got their queen for free. If they put you in check with the knight, just move your king out the way. like this is stupid. Here's the best part. If they move knight to d7, check. Check with the bishop.
With my queen?
Well, first you have to take their queen. This is how this works. You take their queen first, because it forces them to move. And then you take their knight with your queen. Oh, it's mate in 2, actually. That's a mistake. Rook to b... Nope, that's wrong. No, I don't know what it is. Is it queen to a3? I don't know what it is. Take the fucking knight. And then rook to b2. And then you can move, you can just keep, well, you don't have to keep doing the dance. Then just move your rook out of dodge. That works. You still have time to move your rook. Yeah, so you move your F rook out of the way to where it's safe. And then you can just march your A pawn all the way to the winner board.
I've got 2 minutes left.
Yeah, just march your pawn. What are they going to do? Stop you? You've got a pawn on c4 and an A pawn that has no opposition. You will win this game. Unless you throw, of course, which is likely. This is you we're talking about.
What's the best way to throw this game?
God, I hate you. I fucking hate you. Just very calmly. That's fine. That's pretty calm. That's pretty chill. Yeah, just very calmly move your pawns to get promoted for free because he can't stop that. He quite literally.
Why don't I just sack? Why can't I just do
That
this?
was the next step. You can also do that. Now you don't trade rook.
Oh.
Actually, you do take that rook.
No.
Well, errors have been made, but you were supposed to take that rook. That's too late now, but you know what? Fine. Just choose, but make him choose between. Actually, no, you lose.
Thanks.
You lost because you didn't take the rook. This is probably fine. There's a world where you can still win this. Move your D pawn. You've got unstoppable pawns here. You've got 3 pawns marching to the end zone. Do it.
Wait, don't I just move my pawn, right?
Well, make sure your bishop is. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Just do what you want. You have a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mate in 4. He didn't do it. It's mate in 4. He doesn't see it. They don't see it. No way they see it. They saw it. They're using calculators.
Oh, they're cheating.
No, they're not cheating. It's a pretty simple mate. I saw it pretty quickly. Now, the correct play that they should do is a pawn to g4. And then they'll checkmate you pretty quickly after that. Or maybe it's knight to g4, yeah. Nope, that wasn't it. Still mate in 3. They don't see it.
What is
Now
it?
you have to move your king.
I just moved my.
You have to move your king to. That's the only legal option. You will be checkmated.
Thanks. You're really giving me the confidence.
Or they're gonna stalemate you because they don't know what they're doing. They might not know what they're doing. This might be a stalemate. Oh, it's a close one. It's a nail biter. It's not that hard. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Stalemate.
You're gonna stalemate. You went from a loss to a stalemate. It's stalemate. They didn't know how to do it. So for those looking at this particular game, the correct way to get mate in 3 is knight to g2, if I'm not mistaken. It might not have been that. Now I need to actually look at this and get mate in 3 from this position. Because I'm sure I can do it. I just need a moment. Alright, so if we went G4, if we went G4, that would do this. How do you get mate in 2 after that? So mate in 2, you can't move the king ever again. It's illegal. Let's see, this was the move to block it from moving there, because then all this knight would need to do is that, and that's checkmate. Alright, I'm gonna do this. So we do that. That's checkmate. Okay. Yeah, so that was checkmate. Yeah, it's mate in 2 no matter what. So this was checkmate just because pawn takes was checkmate. Which should have been this bishop takes, and then it's still mate very easily. So they just didn't know that all they had to do was move pawn to g4, and it's checkmate in 2 turns no matter what. Because quite literally, whatever white's next move is just checkmate. Or whatever black's next move is. No. Like, there was nothing that could be done. Alright, well that was an almost 2-hour long episode of Just Chess. How do you feel?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright,
Chess is best for the rest.
so next week I have a proposal of what we could do, or maybe should do. So I've had 2 ideas. One is the actual memory lane, which could be really funny. Or we play Pokemon Showdown and we do Battle Factory for about 3 hours into 2 different episodes. Or maybe even 3.
I mean, I don't know about like 3 hours, but I mean, I'd be down for either.
Okay. Well, then we'll plan for that then. It's probably going to be memory lane, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching these nuts play chess. If you want chess advice, please contact me on MRC Core at YouTube and also MRC Core on Instagram or Threads, and I can teach you quite a bit about chess, and I am more than happy to do that.
Reddit.
No. I am on Reddit, however, that is not me on Reddit, and I don't do anything on Reddit. Although we do have a page on Reddit that I haven't done anything with in about a month. Just because I just don't really do anything on Reddit. I just look at things, and it's mostly used for Prawn Hub-like things. But that's another topic we won't get into. Alright, well, with that, see these nuts next time, everybody. Hope you enjoyed chess with us losers. Why do I hear a giddy grandma in the background? It's interesting.
Yes.
Anyway, take care, everybody.